Hey, welcome back to the shop. I'm Chris. This channel is Show Me Repair. I'm trying to get a, talking with my hands, trying to get a common thing I open the video with, but let's work on some stuff. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Chris. This is Show Me Repair. Today in the shop, we've got a 2006 Nissan Altima. Customer of mine got a hold of me. He said it died on him while driving. He noticed that all the lights started to go out and then the engine died. And he goes, it's probably an alternator. And I would agree 100% after now doing a little checking, and I'll show you what I did. You can see the mess in the background. I hate jump boxes. They're handy. I've owned them. But they don't have good batteries. They have just crap batteries in them. And I never have good luck. And I leave them on the charger. And I use them when I need them. But when I really need them, you know, I'm away from my shop somewhere trying to help somebody out. They don't work. So I just like to use jumper cables most of the time and a battery if I don't have a car, if I can't get a car to it close. So I'm going to show you real quick what I do to test this. It's pretty simple. Just basically checking for voltage, see if it's charging. Okay, we're sitting about 11.4. Well, you can see that. We're sitting at 11.44. That is with this extra battery on it. All I need to do is take this loose. You can see now we're running off the battery that was already drained, and it can't keep up on charging. So this engine's about to die. I don't want to kill this battery, so we'll bring it back up. That way I can charge this battery while we're replacing the alternator.
We met in the middle of the Arctic, and that's all I have. By the way, you'll find out. You'll find.
Have you seen, okay, so for the people that are on, we got a lot of things we want to go through. Steven Crowder, we saw what happened with them in Daily Waters reaction. Maybe we'll talk about that. Okay, we'll talk about that. She's performing in Dubai for 1 hour. They paid her $24 million.
1,000 things that a farmer or somebody who gets their hands dirty knows that somebody who has their PhD in comparative literature in Boston at one of our elite universities will never touch. And that's a very important thing to understand. And here's the biggest reason. The people who at Davos are think tank monks, economists, or academics, usually including politics, okay? We do. If I'm not funny or I can't keep things going, I don't, you know, my show is empty. And that's the way it is. And I like the way you're typing. You should always take notes when I talk.
So he is the guy that he was.
And he was the most powerful man in the world at the time. Think about that.
Yeah.
You're referencing the story with the slave falling around.
Yeah, we talked about that 2 podcasts. So Davos is a city in Switzerland. Davos is not a conference, it's a city. Davos, Switzerland. And World Economic European Management Forum is what it was in 1971. This guy started it, just so you know, he started 7 years before you and I were born, 6 years before you and I were born. So he's been at it for a long time. And somehow,
ecosystem functions,
mass extinction,
really putting humanity's future at risk. This is a planetary crisis.
positive. Okay.
So this is scaring the shit out of people, number one. That's their goal.
Get the world moving. But they unify together and they talk about, you know, Al Gore said we should spend more money talking about climate change.
Hold on. Wait, look, is that dirt in his face on purpose? Look, he put coal on his face. Look at it. Good, you know, chapped lips, get it? Okay, we all see it, it's circulating. They won't even budge anybody. The real people that believe in it are like, what do you mean? She was just waiting for the top.
No, I think it would.
I don't
do that. I got 12 million views. That clip got 12 million. Now watch this. This is the.
Still in that change.
My child.
Getting that coke off your electric car's back. That's the best meme I've ever seen.
Is that not the best meme?
Well, that's what she doesn't understand.
That's what she doesn't understand.
And my thing is that you can scream and shout, they can have these theatrical meetings and things at Davos, but at the end of the day, economies are going to do what economies do. And, you know, I don't think it's going to start the way it is. You're not going to stop human beings from trying to get out of their shitty situation. And, you know, so I think the only way to get out of this is sharing ideas
Correct, meaning, like, so you also have these private companies that, you know, I tend to trust those companies.
Ran into my first problem. Alternator that came off the car, it's a 2-pin connector there. Alternator I got from O'Reilly, 3-pin. They said they had a couple different ones, so we'll return this and take that one with us. Hopefully they have it. Okay, got the right alternator in. 2-plug. Let's start it up, make sure it's charging. You guys see that? I'll try to zoom in. Or I can just grab the camera. Doing good. Okay, that's fixed. Now I gotta do the valve cover gasket. Okay, I didn't film me taking that off for the most part because the camera died, because I have half battery and it's an old piece of crap camera now. So I guess I do need to buy a new one. Okay, I've got it all cleaned off, all the oil residue, where the gasket, old gasket was. I need to clean off where I need to put a little silicone right at these front cam caps. I like to use gray silicone. I feel like it works better. Just my preference. Ford changed their... They used to have a 7.3 diesel silicone that worked really good on about anything you put it on. But they've changed the formula and it doesn't work as well. I've heard good stuff about Honda Bond too. I just don't know. Okay. Where'd my gasket go? Okay, got the gasket in place. Got silicone down. I put a little silicone in the valve cover where I lay the gasket. I got a little bit there, there, and there. I don't know if you can see that where I'm pointing. But that way it just holds it in place a little bit. It acts like a little keeper. So I'll put this. I'm going to use a mirror to make sure my gasket didn't flip over anywhere. It's a little hard there to see, but it looks, I don't see anything hanging out. See blue down there. I think we're good. This uses a shouldered bolt for the valve cover gaskets, so I'm not really worried about a torque too much because the bolt's going to bottom out. Make sure they're all started before I run them in. Last thing I want to do is cross thread something. Okay. Wiring harness back in place. Okay, that was pretty straightforward. Alternator and a valve cover gasket on a 2006 Nissan Altima. And that's pretty something easy you guys could do. Pretty easy. Don't need anything special to do it. The hardest part about doing that alternator is maybe getting the belt tensioner loose. It's a it was a 14 millimeter there. You can probably do a wrench and get on that. I have a special tool for a serpentine belt, and those tools for serpentine belts really aren't that expensive. So other than that, valve cover, pretty straightforward, easy to do. That's going to be it for the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. You have a good day. That didn't sound good. So I'm working on the end of the video too. What do we do? Sign it off? No, that sounds weird. I'll see you next time. I don't know. Maybe you should tell me in the comments what I should say at the end of the video. That way I don't sound so weird or awkward. Or I don't know. I'll see you later.